Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Sock Talks with Joy and Sean. We're glad to have you here today. And Sean, you're looking a little blue today.
Goes with my eyes. You can't tell,
Oh,
but
now you take your hat off. Can't see your eyes there.
yeah.
So awesome, awesome. Well, hey, isn't this an awesome month? We're into September, and who knew it was a gratitude month, right?
Yeah, I mean, the conversation we're having, I didn't know the 21st was great. I mean, like, why didn't I not know that? I mean, I've been doing this for a while, so, but it's good.
Yeah,
And I think it's a good talking point with people. And you know what? Any day could be gratitude day. Your clients
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, choose a day of the month that you like and tell them it's gratitude day and I appreciate you. So,
yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I was telling Joy I'm going to do my BNI meetings tomorrow. We have 117 members. We'll probably have 130 people in the room with visitors, and I'm going to have three other people stand up with me and say, "This is a representation of how many businesses out of if this room, how many businesses do thank you cards?"
Sean, you didn't say three. You didn't mean to say 300. I thought I heard you say you said three people you're going to have stand up.
Three people. Did I
Oh,
say 300? No, just three people.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
we're
kind
not
of what
that
I
much.
heard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
3% of 130. So
right.
maybe three other people. So four people of us standing, and just so the visual.
Yeah,
Um, it would be better to do, hey, can everybody stand up? And these four people don't sit down. So it's like you're looking around at people that don't do, they don't. And I think I've had some great conversations with a couple of newer members that they both thought the one young lady runs a nail salon and she hit her year and she's like, I've never done thank you cards. I really should. I've got some great clients. And then a woman that owns a chocolate shop, which I told you that I'm glad I don't live close to her because I weigh 300 pounds. And she's like, I really have some great, I mean, she does some high end stuff with logos and stuff. And she's like, I've never done it. I should do that too. So I think it's more, we've done this where everything's digital. And I think we're coming to the point where, that the thank you card does make a difference.
hmm hmm
So I'm excited because we're in the perfect spot. We're in the perfect spot. So,
Yeah.
but I think why most people don't do it is because they're thinking this,
hmm
and you've done
Instead of
three, and
knowing
like,
that there's something out there that's not.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
our job to get it out there that if a business does nothing but thank you cards, and the percentage is 3% that do, then they're in the top percentile of businesses appreciating their clients.
Hmm.
So, because if they're not, there's another company out there that will appreciate them, and that's just the nature of the game. So,
Right,
so
right.
what are you going to do for it?
Well, hey, yeah, I like what you said. I had my BNI meeting yesterday, and I kind of did it a little different. I just kind of like, I was cut and dry and just said, hey, we're part of this movement. That's our title, where we started this movement, and now we have a special month, and we're doing something kind of fun coming into the 21st, and I need your help. We're trying to see how many cards we do. I said, it's amazing that already today there's 35,000 cards that have been sent, and we just
How many?
35, well, it's actually up to 42 now, I think, 40 something, 42 some thousand cards have been sent this month, gratitude cards.
Wow, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Trying to make
And
a difference.
everyone, yeah, and so, I kind of remind people, I said, everybody's got a site. You'll see it right when you get on there. You'll see the number changing. And I said, just click on it and send a card. And and I said, people that don't have an account, I said, you could open an account and send a card for $4. $4 is gonna
Or the
be.
first, if I show you the first one's free.
Yeah, yeah. Well, here's what I did. I told him, I
Right.
said, hey, open your app, send the card, it's $4. I said, or you can send three of them for five. I
Right.
said, so which one do you want to do? And
Yeah.
actually, they could send four
Perfect.
for five because the free one could be in there,
Right.
but that's too much to try to explain, So I said,
Right.
hey, you can either spend $4 for one or $5 for three. It's all your choice, and it's kind of, but I like what you said. I think that might be something to do next week is actually have three people stand up, and
Well,
just
it
kind
depends
of
on
make
the
a
size.
movement.
I'm doing it because that's the size of my group.
Yeah,
If it's
yeah,
a smaller group and you're standing by yourself, like I'm the representation of the room of businesses that send thank you cards. If
yeah,
there's 20 or if there's 30 people in the room, That's about right. One person out of 30 sends thank you cards for a business or
Mhm,
as a business. That's the statistic out there. And we're
mhm.
not talking emails, we're not talking text, we're talking real cards,
Real cards.
which
Yeah,
are
right,
so different
right.
than the digital stuff, as we know.
Mhm.
And as
Well,
most
yeah,
people know.
because it's, we're in a click world here where you see it once and it's gone,
Yep,
if you see it at all. Whereas the your card, it's going to be seen over and
yep.
over and over again. I attended a webinar or a training through our chamber. They were doing a series of trainings this summer and they one this month. And her title was the five appreciation languages. You know how the five
Oh,
love languages are?
okay.
There's a book out there for businesses. So it's five appreciation languages, and that's what she covered in business. And they're the
And
same.
Joy will put the link in Facebook. Look below. The link will be
Yeah,
there.
yeah, they're good. They're really the same, but it was all, you kind of went through the process of answering the questions and seeing where you were at,
Mhm.
in your business. And it was pretty wild. And it's so much of it. I mean, it's kind of like I knew the answers,
Right.
because, it's
Like an open book test.
yeah, yeah, because I know where the appreciation falls. But anyways, it was kind of cool just to have everyone identify their different languages. Then we went into groups and kind of like, did a kind of a chart of where everybody's language was, what they're
Okay.
the strongest on. And, and it was the ones that were stronger on this. You just kind of learn what you should do to them, what you should do, but it's all appreciation,
And does
it's
that cost you anything?
no, it
I mean,
doesn't.
if you're sending, obviously there's a cost if you're sending cards,
Right.
but most of those of the five things, are they mostly, would it cost the business anything?
No, no, not really.
Yeah,
Not really. It's just learning. It's learning what everybody is and know what will work for them. But I mean, anyways, it was really good. It was really
well,
good. And but it's all built around appreciation.
yeah,
Everything's built around appreciation.
absolutely.
There's nobody
I
that
just met with a coach and he's got his own journal that he created. And he said, and he created, and part of it, the journal, the daily stuff, what am I grateful for? And I'm like, I mean, it's, yeah, we're in the right place.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. So Sean, too, I know you mentioned we talking earlier that you have sold several of the journals. So tell us a little bit about the people that have, well, what do you, what people, I know you say it to everybody, but what people are you finding are being attracted to the journal?
so the first one I sold was to the realtor in my BNI group, and she actually bought it for her husband. So, uh, and then
Okay,
she made a
that's
comment
fair.
like, "I'm buying this to everybody, and if you're not doing it, we're not going to be friends anymore." Like, whoa, okay, okay. Uh,
Oh, that's funny. Well, that's a good.
um, I just kind of did the. I don't have a list. I guess I do. I have it in the Prompting Pro app because I can see who I sent it to. When I think of somebody, I just send them a text and say, "Hey, man, we've got this new gratitude journal. I've been beta testing it since March. It's really helped me with some things, you know." And I told you I've sent the clip from the Prompting Pro, and I'm like, I think I'm going to start doing it like the webinar. Like, would you want to see it? And then send them. So get a little bit of buy-in, you
Right,
know.
right.
I guess I probably sent that out to, I don't know, maybe 100 people.
Okay.
Um, so, but it's just asking people, you know.
Hmm, hmm.
And I did, I did a video the other day. Like, man, I'm a half-ass journaler.
Hmm.
Got books all over the house. It's got one or two entries where this has
Yeah,
really focused me, because you write your little notes daily and then you have the core journal to write a little more elaborate. And we know as we get older, we need to write any age, we need to write things down because there's some great ideas that
yeah,
people come up with, like, I'll remember that. And you don't,
right,
you don't. So
right.
um, I just think I'm excited once they get in people's hands and I start hearing stories and we start hearing stories of
Huh? Hmm.
people outside of promptings that are using it and I can't wait to see those
Right.
documented. Um, because then it's just going to probably explode for us.
Hmm,
So,
hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
but just
so you
ask
say
people.
you just, there's people that you think about and you write them down and then you ask them to, but
Actually, I don't even write them down. I just text them.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought, hey, let me, I thought you might like this. I had some people up front that I knew probably I didn't know 100% if they journaled, but a few got back to me and said, no, I journal regularly. I use this and this is more, and I'm like, great. I love that you're doing that because it helps. I mean,
Mhm,
I
mhm.
saw a video yesterday. Who was it? So Denzel Washington said, if you feel overwhelmed, write it down.
Mhm.
Write those thoughts down. And then what you're going to see, and that's what I found. If you're honest with yourself and you're writing stuff down that you did drop below the line of energy and what took you there, you're going to see trends.
Mhm.
You're
Mhm.
going to see trends, and you're going to realize, and you're going to be aware of it and stop it before it dips below. And
Mhm.
when you write stuff down and you look at it, you go, okay, that was kind of stupid that I was all worried about that. So that, I mean, there's that aspect too. Not everything, but there's that aspect
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Well, I know the chart has just been amazing for me with everything that I kind of, get like anxious about.
Yeah.
I'll kind of like immediately take a deep breath. If I have to walk in my office because it sits right in front of me here, I'll
Right.
do that, just to kind of look at it or pull my journal out and look at look at it and try to get you, kind of get you back in the right
Yeah.
flow. Because, and 9 times out of 10, it's like the thing that keeps you below the line, I think a lot of times is your ego, and
Good.
your feelings, and about you, it's kind of like, okay, they were angry at this. Okay, I'm getting angry back. Well, why am I getting angry back? Let's kind of,
That's my response, not really who that
yeah,
then you make,
yeah,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah, yeah, and just kind of like turn it around. And it's kind of,
Stupid. No.
I know, it's like, well, that wasn't
I
worth
don't
it.
have as many issues with traffic anymore
Yeah.
because I found early on March, April, I'm like, God, everything is, and now it's like, you know what? I always leave plenty of time to get somewhere. Now it's, yeah, listen to the music, enjoy the music that's on the radio, or you're gonna get there. So why do you get all frustrated and, oh, that guy going that lane and up, jeez, come on. So it does, and then you don't even, I don't have the journal and sitting on my lap when I'm driving, so it's something that I'm now aware of. Just like
Right.
you said, now you're going, I'm not going to react to that person when they do that like I used to.
Yeah.
That's silly. That's why am I
Right.
wasting
Right.
my energy on that type of
Right.
stuff? So, but that's, and again, I'm excited when I start hearing stories from people that aren't in promptings, that are using it and realizing and having those aha moments with it. So that's really what I'm excited about. And that's why
Mhm.
I mean, my goal is to get in 1,000 people's hands. You
Mhm.
know, by the end,
Ooh,
why not? You know,
yeah.
um, because I know what it'll do. Well, think about it. You could have a business come along and go, I want 100 of those for my employees. I want all my employees doing this because if they're doing this stuff and they're better that way, don't you think they're going to be better employees?
Yeah.
So I just think the impact of this is going to be huge. Me personally. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
anyway.
Oh, awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Did we cover
Well,
everything? What
I
else?
think
World peace. You
so.
want to talk about that now?
I think we're good. I think
We're
we're
good.
good.
All
So
right.
I hope we helped everybody and
Hey, and we'll be live next week.
I know we will be live in
Yeah.
Asheville next week. So, oh boy, if you want to hear us talk about something, let us know. See,
Right.
pick
We
a
probably can't talk
topic.
about everything because there'll be that fun stuff that Cody's going to tell us. So you should be at the leadership thing next week. So
Yeah. Yeah. You got it. You got it. So, okay, everybody.
all
Well,
right.
hey, we're in the gratitude movement. Let's keep it rolling. And we all appreciate you and have a
Absolutely.
wonderful day.
Take care. Bye,
Take
Joey.
care. Bye bye.